Hello guys and welcome to a brand new video. So here I am with another seasonal video that I make. I usually make this video talking about all the new animes that are coming. I discuss about them, I will go to my anime list and talk about them, and I also talk about all the new animes that I will be reacting to. So this time it's summer 2022 and I'll be talking about all the new animes that are coming. I'll give my opinion on them, which I'm excited for, and I'm also obviously going to talk about the ones that I'll be reacting to this season. So yeah, let us begin. I have to say this season there are quite a few shows that I actually want to react to. That's why what I usually do is like I add one or two animes which are old animes which I have not watched and I want to watch. So this season there is no such addition. All the additions, new additions, will be new animes which will be airing this summer. So because there's so many of them that I want to react to, so that's why obviously the ones that are ongoing, which is Nichijo and Saiki Kuso no Sainan, those two will continue. But other than that, those I usually add one or two old animes, but I'm not going to do it this season. So yeah, let us begin then. I'm here in my anime list. This is summer 2022, and here we go. Let us talk about all the shows that are coming. Okay, so the first one is a show which had its first season a long time ago and it's finally back. This is Hataraku Mao-sama, or Devil is a Part-Timer Season 2. Now, here's one thing, there's one thing that I want to talk about this show, which has spoilers. I'm going to talk about a few things, and my discussion will contain massive spoilers, and that's why I'm warning you guys. If you don't want to get spoiled, please skip this part. I'll be timestamping this part in the comment section and also in the timeline, the thing that the progress bar that it goes. So I'll be timestamping that part, writing I'll write there's huge spoilers. So skip that part, and yeah, if you want to skip the spoilers. So here we go. I'm going to begin my spoilers. So the thing about this show is that like I said, it's been a while that this show came out, and I'm pretty sure everyone, and me included, actually lost all hope for this to get a sequel. So what we usually do, we start the manga, and I also started the manga, and I had a great time reading the manga. I was kind of going, I don't remember any character's name, but I do remember this kid coming in the Ramus Alice, this kid coming in, and how Mao and Yusa both had to kind of take care of her, this and that, all that stuff. And I was having a great time reading the manga, and one thing came into my attention while reading the comments is that something happens which I did not like. I went and did more research on it and later realized that the ending of the light novel has already ended. The ending of the light novel does a weird thing which I myself wasn't able to digest properly. First of all, obviously, watching this, watching the anime and reading the manga, all of us had the impression that obviously Mao and Yusa by the end of it will get together. Everyone knew, thought that's going to happen. But from the spoilers of the light novel, I realized that it's not that simple. Something happens where Mao actually chooses Chiho, the other girl. And the whole thing with Yusa is in a weird position where it's open-ended. Nobody knew what the hell happened to their relationship, and it ends in a weird way. Mao actually chooses Chiho, and this is one thing that I wasn't able to actually digest, and I actually stopped reading the manga after that. And you might say why, obviously he can't choose anyone he wants to. This is a thing, it's just my preference. The one thing that pisses me off about the fact that he chose Chiho is that the author actually made the developments for Mao and Yusa, in the first season of the anime, in the manga as we were reading as well, everything was pointed towards Mao and Yusa. How the development and everything, the character development, both of them had the maximum of them. Imagine in the second season, the whole thing is that they're going to get a kid. Ramus, who is like their adopted kid, you could say, and both of them take care of them. So everything points, all the character development, everything points in these two direction. And by the end, he chooses Chiho. That's one thing that I wasn't able to actually properly digest, and I was like, what? And I stopped. Like, this is one thing that I don't know what's going to happen in the anime. I'm pretty sure they're going to go in the manga direction, but like, I don't know, like, this is one thing that very much conflicted me, and that's why I stopped reading the manga. But here we are back, the anime is back again. I'm just going to react to this anime. I thought about not reacting to this, but I'm just going to react to this because the comedy is amazing in this show. The comedy is hilarious, and that's just the reason why I want to react to this. So there you go. Like, I kind of know what's going to happen, and I'm really not happy about the way the light novel ended. And that's basically the reason why I'm kind of skeptical about this show. So there you go, that is my big reason. Like, let me know. I'm pretty sure, like, the people who are watching this section already know what happens, because I said this is spoilers. And let me know. Oh, you know what, never mind. Like, the comments, you can, like, kind of like do the whole spoiler tag thing and let me know your opinion about this, because I don't know, like, like having like two characters develop, and by the end of it, like, like him choosing someone else is something that I really don't like. This type of a development, it weirds me out always. Like, I've seen a few other animes, mangas like this as well, and I'm like, why, what the hell was the reason for all the development then? Like, what the hell was the point for all of that? So I don't know, this is just weird for me. That's why I'm skeptical, but the comedy is fantastic. That's why I want to react to this. So there you go, that is my devil in the part-time spoiler section. And so yeah, I'm going to go back to the non spoilery discussion. So yeah, all in all, the show, the comedy is just amazing. Season 1 was fantastic, and I'm pretty sure like everyone wanted a season 2, and after so many years it's back. And everyone's like, yes, finally, after so many years. So yeah, looking forward to this. And you know what the actual thing about this show was, when it aired the first season, that was the time when animes kind of had like, like one season, and a few animes kind of got dropped, because the main focus of anime at that time was to advertise the manga or the light novel. That was actually a thing. Like, when I started watching anime, that was basically the thing. People used to look like, animes used to come out one season, maximum 2 seasons. It used to stop after that, because they were just the advertisement for the manga or the light novel. Now anime is such a huge industry, and that's why I'm guessing all the shows that were never got a second season or third season probably will have more. So I'm kind of happy about that, really. Like anime is actually a thing now. It's making me realize. So yeah, there you go. Hataraku Mao-sama or the Devil is a Part-Timer season 2. Yep, looking forward to it. Let's see what happens. And like I said, I'm obviously going to react to this in my channel when it begins. It's going to begin in the 14th of July, very soon. So there you go. All right, the next one. Oh god. Rent a Girlfriend season 2. This show I won't be reacting to. I don't even know if I will even be watching this on my own, because I cannot. Seriously, the main character pisses me off. I don't know why. He pisses me off so much that I ended season 1 watching the anime. I was kind of excited when I started season 1, like I was very happy. I was like, oh my god, a new what was the name? Nisekoi type of an anime, maybe. It had like the same thing, like slice of life, or like rom-com kind of thing. So I was thinking it will be another like like Nisekoi type of thing, like a harem, but at the same time, like probably by the end of it he will choose something like that. I thought is going to happen. Boy, I was wrong. Like, the show is good, all the girls are good except one of them, but the main character is annoying as hell. I don't like him at all. I get like every time I watch him, like watch his face, it pisses me off. I don't know why. And the things that he does in the anime, and I've heard that in the manga he even becomes more stupider as time goes. So yeah, I cannot handle this. I'm sorry about it. So like, this is just not my cup of tea. I don't know if I'll even watch the anime on my own, but I really don't want to. So obviously I'm not definitely not reacting to this on my channel. I don't even know if I'll watch this, because season 1 was enough for me. Like I cannot. And yeah, like everything is great in this anime, except the main character. Like I never thought that I'd ever say anything like this to like one of the main protagonists. Like most of the main characters are kind of dumb, are kind of dense, like like they're but still, like it's fine for me. But I cannot tolerate this guy. Where is he? This guy, Kinoshita Kazuya. Like, yeah, I don't know why. Like looking at his face pisses me off. Like that's how bad it is. So I'm not definitely not going to be reacting to this. No, I don't even know if I'll watch this. So yeah. Anyways. All right. Next one, Overlord, season 4. So Overlord season 4, and yeah, I'm pretty sure everyone knows about this show, and I'm pretty sure everyone is just waiting for this. So am I. And here we are. We have season 4, and I'm definitely going to react to this. Obviously, like who wouldn't? And what I'm so happy about. I'm happy that this is back, and Madhouse is doing this, because I've heard like like I don't know, like a few people kind of said like that Madhouse usually never does like sequels. They usually do like 1 season, maximum 2 seasons. So it was really crazy that Overlord had 3 seasons. So probably it's never going to come back, Overlord. That's what I actually heard when Overlord season 3 ended, from a lot of people. And I thought that even if Overlord comes back, maybe some other studio is going to do it. Maybe Madhouse is not going to pick this up, I thought. But yeah, that's not happening. We are getting another season from Madhouse in itself, and I'm really glad about that, because obviously Madhouse has amazing animations. And yeah, I'm waiting. Like I'm looking forward to this. And the thing about Overlord that is quite unique from the other from the other isekais and everything is that the morality of the main character, it's quite interesting. I'm kind of like like it's like unique in this type of a genre. Usually in isekais, the main character is basically like a good person, like a good person wants to do everyone good and everything, while Ainz is basically neutral, like, which is really interesting. He's not bad, he's not evil, neither he is a good person. He's just neutral. He's just over there. All he cares about is his people and his family, his friends, like that's what is his main focus on. And we did kind of get a glimpse of what he can do in season 3. Like those few episodes, I'm pretty sure you guys know what I'm trying to talk about. Those few episodes where a lot of people were kind of got a shock. They were like, oh my god, how could Ainz do this? But nobody said that Ainz is a good person, nobody ever said that. Like we kind of thought that he's a good person. He himself kind of multiple times said that I'm kind of getting insensitive to stuff, doing these type of things doesn't even faze me. I'm losing my humanity. He himself says that. So a lot of people were like, whoa, what happened here? Like how did this happen? Why did Ainz become like this? Nah, he was always like this. So that's one thing that I was kind of shocked as well at that scene. But then I sat down, thought about it, and I'm like, you know what? Yeah, I guess this was appropriate. For Ainz at least. Like he never said he's a good person, nor like all he cares about is his people and their interests. So that's what he did at that moment. And I've heard that this kind of goes in that direction as we go deeper into the light novel, as we go more and more. And I think like the anime kind of I wouldn't say like changed a few sections in season 3. I went and kind of got to know about what actually happened in season 3 in those few sections, the final few episodes. And I got to know that a fate which is even crueler than what we saw in the anime actually awaits those adventurers. I forgot their names, but those few adventurers. a fate even crueler than what we saw in the anime. And yeah, like like phew. I'm looking forward to what's going to happen here. And yeah, whether Ainz will actually meet someone who is strong enough to actually contend him in battle. We'll see. Anyways, um that was Overlord 4. All right, Made in Abyss. All right, so Made in Abyss, the golden city of the scorching sun. I recently reacted to the first two movies and the third movie as well, and the third movie was a completely new experience for me. And yeah, this show is amazing. It has Made in Abyss has like I have to say, like a weird charm where it's actually horrifying, but at the same time that horrifying, like within the horrifying bits, you can actually find the beauty of this show. Like that's the most unique thing about this show. And I'm pretty sure it's going to mentally scar every one of us as well in this season, just like how it did in, in the movie 3. But yeah, I guess like like I guess we'll have to see what happens, and see how this goes. This show is one show that I'm pretty sure it's never going to become like comfortable. Like each and every season is going to get more uncomfortable, I think. And yeah, now like let's see what happens and how this goes. Okay, let me read the synopsis. Directly after the events of Made in Abyss movie 3 Dawn of the Deep Soul, the fifth installment of Made in Abyss covers the adventure of Reg, Rico, and Nanachi in the sixth layer, the capital of the Unreturned. So there you go, we're going to the sixth layer. And yeah, and obviously I'm going to react to this on my channel. So this is the third show I think that I mentioned that I'm going to react to. So yeah, looking forward. It's going to come out on the July of 6th, very soon. So yeah, another show that I'll be reacting to. All right, the next one is Danmachi season 4, I think. Yeah, Danmachi season 4. So Danmachi, I think I've already reacted to season 3 in my channel. And Danmachi is a show that I really like. Like I've seen a lot of people say like, oh, it's not good, this and that, but I don't know why, but I kind of enjoy this. Like I'm like all isekais. This is not an isekai, I guess. What am I even saying? But what I'm trying to say, that type of a setting, like with magic, like RPG type of an setting, that type of a setting. I love most of the animes, in that category. And one thing that the reason why I really like Danmachi is because the gods and like humans, they're both are involved. Like whenever these type of things happens, like when a god and humans, like they mix together, and like there's like a story about them together, I really love that type of a setting. And that's why I think Danmachi is a show that I really like. And season 1 was really good. Season 2 was like also quite good. Season 3 was yeah, I think season 2 was a little bit weaker. Yeah, season 2 was a bit weaker. I remember they kind of rushed a few things. But season 3 was also quite good. We got to meet a new character. I think her name was, what was her name? I forgot her name. The dragon type of girl. I forgot her name. It was something with W or something. Anyways, it's been a while I've watched it. So all that stuff happened, and yeah, like in season 4, I like let's see where this goes. And this show, yeah, like I guess this is just like a preference for me. Like I barely see anyone talk about Danmachi. It is quite popular, it's fairly popular, but I barely see anyone talking about this. So I think this is just me. Like I just kind of like this show. That's why I'm going to react to this, and yeah, see where this goes. Okay, let me read the synopsis. Intrepid adventure Belcranel has leveled up, but he can't rest on dungeoneering laurels just yet. The Hestia family has a long way to go before it can stand toe-to-toe with other familiars of Arario. But before Bel can set out on his new mission, reports of a brutal murder rock the adventuring community. One of Bel's trusted allies stands accused of horrible crime. Oh, it's up to Bel and his friends to clear their name and uncover an nefarious plot brewing in the dungeon's dark depths. Oh, interesting. Okay, so that's what is going on. This is going to come out quite a lot later. It's coming out on July 23rd. So yeah, it's coming out towards the end of this month, the next month. So it'll be a while that I'm going to react to this. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this. This is the fourth show, I think, yeah, that I'll be reacting to this season. So yeah, let's see what happens. All right, the next one is the Classroom of the Elite season 2. And yes, this I'm also going to react to. And oh boy, this show, this is a very good show, and it still baffles my mind that how this show wasn't even like, you know, didn't get the popularity it deserved up until now. You know, like, I've watched this show when the first season came out. You know, nobody talked about this. I loved it. You know, I love this show so much. You know what, let me check, when did season 1 come out? Came out a long 2017. There you go. 2017 this show came out, season 1. Nobody talked about it, and I was like, am I weird to like this show? You know, like, I like this show so much, why is no one talking about it? And it went under the radar. I think like very few people talked about it, and I think like everyone kind of forgot about it for a second. And you know, like, then like now it's 2022, it's like, you know, like season 2 is coming out, and now everyone's like, oh my god, this is so great. And I'm like, wait a minute, was this show that much popular? Because as far as I can remember, nobody watched this when it came out. A few people watched it, but you know, like, and nobody even talked about it. So I'm like, okay then. And yeah, we're getting this like, you know, season 2, and I'm really excited. This is one show where the main character is amazing. The main character is just too good. And yeah, can't wait to see more of his you know, what do you call it, stoic, yeah, stoic face, and him just like doing like, you know, stuff which we're going to, like, you know, later on realize, like, you know, like he's like that type of character. You know, he kind of does things here and there without telling anyone, and by the end of it we realize the significance of it. And you know, like, and the badassery comes up at that moment. So I'm looking forward to more from him. And yeah, this would be good. And I love the, like, you know, the school, like high school setting, I love it. And here, like, you know, one of the characters is, like, you know, the main character is very good, it's kind of OP. So that's another thing that I really love. And yeah. Let's see where it goes. And oh, this is not only, like, you know, season 2, but I think season 3 or the next part of this is also confirmed. So at least we're going to get like 26 episodes, you know, those two included. Even if this is like 13 or 12 episodes, this part, the next part will obviously have more of it. So yeah, this, like, you know, looking forward to this. And yeah, like I said, I'm going to react to this on my channel as well. All right, so wait a minute, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These 5 I'm, as I said, I'll be reacting to. There's 2 more that I'll be reacting to. This one, Yofukashi no Uta, or Call of the Night. Now this, I don't know if people know about it, but this is quite a good like, you know, has a good story. I've actually read the manga, the first, like, you know, quite a few chapters, 10 or 20 I think, I don't remember how many, but I read it. And it's been a while I've read it, so I barely remember anything. I do remember the main characters, but other than that I don't remember much. But I do remember I had a good time reading it. And like, as soon as it came out, I'm like, wow, we're getting a adaptation for this, that's really good. So yeah, this is another show that I'll be reacting to. And let me read the synopsis first for people who don't know. Ko Yamori seems like a typical middle school student on the surface, relatively good at studies and amiable with his classmates. He puts a lot of effort in maintaining this facade. One day, however, he decides to stop pretending and quit school, developing insomnia as a result of having no daytime outlet for his energy. When taking walks alone in the night, he feels marginally better, though he's aware that his inability to sleep should be considered a serious problem. On one such walk, Ko meets a weird girl, Nazuna Nanakusa, who diagnoses the cause of his sleeplessness. Despite making changes in his life, he is holding himself back from expressing true freedom. He says that he won't be able to sleep unless he is satisfied with how he spends his waking hours. When it appears that she has resolved his current worries, Nazuna invites him back to her apartment to share her futon. After a while, unaware that he is only feigning unconsciousness, she leans over him and bites his neck. This is quite a wholesome show. I do remember. It's kind of a, I wouldn't say wholesome, but yeah, it's nice. I do remember having quite a good time reading this, and yeah, we're finally getting like anime for it, July 8th, and yeah, can't wait to see this. And oh, wait, which studio is animating this? Liden Films. Wait, what? I've never heard of this studio. Liden Films. Oh, it did Koito Uso, Tokyo Revengers, okay, Yamada Kun, Rokudenashi, Arslan Senki, okay. Alright, some decent shows I can see. Cells at Work, okay. So yeah, this will be a good animation, I think. It'll be a good animation. So there you go. Yeah, this is the 6th show that I'll be reacting to this season. So yeah, can't wait for this to start. And this is the final show that I'll be reacting to this season. This is Soredomo Ayumu wa Yosetekuru, or When Will Ayumu Make His Move? If you can realize by looking at the art style, this is the same person, the same author who, like, who does the Takagi-san manga, and the, so same author. So that's basically the reason why I want to watch this. I did kind of check out 1 or 2 chapters of the manga, and yeah, it's a nice, it's a nice manga. And okay, so let me read the synopsis. On a whim, first year Ayumu Tanaka quits the kendo club, joining the illegitimate shogi club. Urushi Yatome, the president of the club and a master of shogi, is thrilled to finally have a playing partner. As Ayumu's underclassman, Urushi endeavors to his shogi mentor and student role model. Too often, however, she finds herself blushing with embarrassment. Stone-faced and honest Ayumu sees no issue with calling Urushi cute. Although Ayumu likes her, he refrains from confessing and promises himself to first beat her in a game of shogi. Though school life and shogi games, the two students have many hilarious and heartwarming adventures. Ayumu enjoys every second with Urushi, but he is still a long way from beating her in shogi. With the commitment he made to himself, will Ayumu ever get the chance to confess his feeling to Urushi? So there you go. Like you can see, it's kind of like a similar what do you call it, like situation like Takagi, as you could understand, but obviously the main character actually knows that he likes the other one. That's the only difference you could say. But I guess the situation is actually kind of reversed here, because the guy knows that he likes her, and like, he is stoic almost, but the girl kind of gets embarrassed quickly, and she doesn't know his feelings, which is kind of reversed than Takagi, where it's, Takagi-san, Takagi is the one who knew about everything, her feelings. She's the one who got unaffected by anything. And the boy, I forgot the boy's name, he was the one who always got flustered, and he was unaware of the feelings. The reverse is actually happening here, as you could see. And yeah, another thing that I really love about this author is I love the art style. I really like the art style of this author. It's really nice. And yeah, it's going to start on July 8th. This is that one slice of life anime, which I usually kind of keep every season. There you go. And yeah, I'm pretty sure this will be as good as Takagi. So yeah, can't wait to see more. So those were all the animes that I'll be reacting to on in summer 2022 on my channel. The others are, let me check the others and talk about them. Obviously these are the shows that I might actually check out on my own. I'll not react to it, obviously. Okay, this one, oh my god, I've been seeing this. A lot of the trailers are coming up. My stepmom's daughter is my ex. Oh my god. Oh my god, what is this? Domestic karaoke with a new, plot or something? Like, Domestic Girlfriend is a dumpster fire, and I never really watched it, nor do I plan to ever. Like it kind of scares me. So I don't know what is going to happen with this. Okay, should I read the synopsis? Okay, let me read the synopsis. Let me get ready. Oh my god. A certain boy and a girl in middle school became lovers, flirted with each other, disagreed on trivial things, became more frequently irritated. Wait, what? And with each other rather than excited, and ended up breaking up at graduation. Wow, this is amazing start. And so the two of them, Mizuto Irido and Yume Ai, wound up meeting each other in the most unexpected fashion. Isn't it obvious that I'm the elder brother? Isn't it obvious that I'm the elder sister? The children of partner of the parents' remarriage were ex-lovers. A former couple, mindful of the parents' feelings, decided on the sibling rule where the one who becomes conscious of the other as the opposite sex loses. What? But when they encounter each other in the bathroom, oh my god. Yo, what the hell? Commute to and from school together along with the memories of the past and living under the same roof. Just how do they disregard each other? Alright, this will be... the synopsis itself is crazy. What the... Okay, well... Yeah, like I said, this is domestic kanojo, I guess. Just with the characters being high schoolers, I guess. Or middle schoolers, I don't know. High school or middle school? High school, I think, yeah. No, middle school. Middle school become... Oh, okay, my god. So... Yeah, there you go. I don't know what to expect from this. I would have checked out Domestic Kanojo, but I don't know why, but I actually read the synopsis and like, kind of heard from other people how it's going, and I kind of got scared, and I'm like, wow, I am staying like, kind of very far from this. I'm not getting into that. Like, it it's not for me. So I don't know what's going to end up happening with this. I'll first wait and see what people talks about, how people says how it is, and then I'll decide if I'll even watch this or not, because yeah, this sounds crazy. All right, the next one, this is called Tensei Kenja no Isekai Life Daini no Shokugyo wo ite Sekai Saiko ni... What? Okay, let me read that again. Tensei Kenja no Isekai Life Daini no Shokugyo wo ite Sekai Saikyo no narimashita. Or my isekai life, I gained a second character class and became the strongest sage in the world. Alright, so this is another one of those isekais. Read the synopsis. Ryuji Sano, a black company employee, is summoned to another world by finishing his work at home. So he's, oh my god, he's another one of those black company employee. This thing is also kind of popping up. I do remember, what was the name of that show? That one, the one where like there was like a dragon girl, like Make You Black Company or something. I forgot the name. There was that dragon girl who the guy made. That show was really good. I liked it. The main character was funny. He was like one of those, like, really savage main characters. I think it was called Make You Black Company or something like that. Yeah. So that was one of those shows. Another one I remember, being the whole black company thing, where the main character was just exploited by the company and something like that. There's a few of them, and this is another one of them, I'm guessing. So summoned to another world while finishing the work at home. His profession in the other world is a monster tamer. It's considered a job that makes it difficult to become an adventurer. However, thanks to some slimes he met, which read several magic books. What? He gained a magical power and the second profession, sage. He met some slimes who has read magical books. Okay. Yuji acquired overwhelming power but is conscious of his strength, blindly becoming unparalleled and strongest in the world. Alright, I might check this out. This sounds interesting. Oh my god, there's so many slimes in the characters. There's like 1, 2, 6 slimes. 6 slimes are the supporting characters. That's interesting. Okay, I'm kind of interested now. Okay, I'll check this out on my own. All right, the next one I have no clue about. These are the shows that I've not heard about. Isekai Make You de Harem. Oh my god, another god. harem in the labyrinth of another world. Struggling with life and society, high school student Michio Kaga wonders about the internet and lands an odd website. The website, featuring a number of questions and point-based system, allows one to create skills and abilities for a character. Upon completing his character, Kaga was transported to a game-like fantasy world and reborn as a strong man who can claim idol level. Because what? Claim? What does claim mean here? This begins the cheat and harem legend of a reborn man. I probably will not check this out. What the hell is this? I don't know. Like I said, I'll wait. I'll wait and see what rating it gets, how people talk about this and all, and then I'll decide. Like, a weird one. Okay, it has quite a lot of followings. I can see 46k people are actually waiting for this. All right. So yeah, maybe this will be good. This is higher than Shadow's house. What? Oh my god. Yo, why the hell is this higher? Why is Shadow's house so low? Shadow's house season 2. Am I the only one who really liked this show? I loved this show so much that I actually kind of thought about starting the manga, but then I realized it will probably have some future sequels, so I just thought to wait. So oh my god, it's quite low in the list. I was expecting to be high because I loved season 1. It was so good. It has such a unique concept, Shadow's house. Like I don't know, like, I love the whole, like, Shadow and the, like, the human and the shadow thing, and how each and every one of them has like their own story and how it kind of goes. It has like a mystery kind of thing as well, where there's like a suspense mystery. You could say like little horror elements as well. Wouldn't call them horror, but kind of like a suspenseful thing. And yeah, like I love this show so much in season 1, and season 2 is coming out. I'm very glad it's coming out, and yeah, can't wait to watch this. Obviously, I will watch this on my own. But one thing that's surprising me is this: why is this so low in the list? It's lower than these. I guess this one could be good, Tensai Kenja no Isekai's Life, but this is higher than this. All right, I guess, like high, like these followings I'm talking about, the people who are like following these, that's what I'm talking about. That's why I'm saying high. I know that like more anticipated animes kind of have a bigger following, I guess. So here we can see 46k people are actually following this and waiting for this, while here's 42k. This is what's actually okay, well, yeah, anyways, like, is this really that good? This one, Isekai Make You there? I guess we'll see. Anyways, the next one. Okay, let's see what this is. Kinso no Vermiliel. Gakebuchi Majutsushi wa Saikyo no Yakusai to Maho Sekai wa Tsukisusumu. Okay. Or Vermeil in Gold. Wait, is that the... Okay. Damn, these titles are just... Alright, let's read this. I have no clue what this is about. Royal Ortigia Magic Academy. Alto, on the verge of failing the summoning magic class and having to repeat the year, stumbles upon a grimoire and draws a magic circle, summoning the sealer demon. Oh, Vermeil, and making her his familiar. She has been feared as a feared devil since ancient time and possesses tremendous power to cause disasters. Vermeil is a familiar, necessitates magical energy on a daily basis, which she obtains from altar via passionate via passionate kisses. Okay. Lilia, Alto's childhood friend, grows more envious of the... Oh my god, it's one of those shows. While the students are also being taken aback by the unprecedented familiar, the royal road fantasy of the magician on the edge of failure, the unhealthy devil sister begins. Okay. Oh boy, I remember like another show having this type of a setting. What was that? Campion, I think. Was that Campion? Something like that. I think so, yeah. Yeah, it was probably Campion. Like, it had like a similar setting, I think. All right. Yeah, I'll see if I'll probably watch this. Yeah, I guess. We'll see. All right, the next one. Engage Kiss. Let's see. Veyron City, a mega floating metropolis created by the discovery of a new energy source. Shu, a young man who owns and operates a small business in the area, leads a major life due to the reckless spending. Oh, Kisara, a girl who visits Shu's office and home because she's constantly concerned about him. She works while attending high school in Veyron City, doing everything from clerical work to housework. Damn. I know Shu's ex-girlfriend and a senior colleague and a corporation he had previously worked for is also worried about him. What? Okay. Thus it begins the slapstick romantic comedy of three people in a slightly unusual relationship that takes place in an artificial island in the Pacific Ocean. This happens in an island. All right. Yeah, might as well check this out as well later on. Okay. The next one, Ruby. Okay, so this one, Ruby Ice Queendom. Now, there's one thing that's I'm kind of confused about. Like, at first when I saw this, I was like, okay, Ruby, like I've heard a lot about Ruby. I've not watched it though. I was like, okay, Ruby is probably getting another sequel or something like that, I thought, because I know there's multiple Ruby, titles before. Then when, I was hearing about this show from other people in the comments and the forums, I realized this is a reboot, isn't it? So I guess this is like a new, not a new, but like this starts the story from the beginning, I'm guessing. So if that's the case, I might actually check this out, because I would have not checked this out if this became another sequel, because I've not watched the other parts of Ruby, so I don't want to it's a long thing and I have to watch everything then. That's why I never had any plans of watching this. But now that I'm hearing this is a reboot, so that means it's like it has the story from the beginning, I'm guessing. So if that's the case, then I'll actually check this out later on my own. Okay, and I think this is all usually Ruby was like I think what was the name? Rooster Teeth. I think that was the name of the company who did Ruby, and obviously it's like not an anime, you would say. It's like the story is kind of anime-esque, but the animations and everything obviously not any Japanese no manga or something like that. I don't know why, this is like a huge thing about whether Ruby is an anime or not, kind of like Avatar, you could say. It's like not a Japanese show, that's why not anime, that type of a thing, but here I think it's completely anime now, because Shaft is adapting this. So I guess that means now this falls completely under anime, I'm guessing. The story is obviously like the original story, I'm guessing. I'm not so sure, but okay, so let me read the synopsis. I have no clue about Ruby. I like I said, I kind of thought about checking it out, but since there was so many of them, not so many, but a few of them, I never really decided to watch it because it's going to take a lot of time and commitment. But okay, let me read it. In the world of remnant humans and faunus, animal-human hybrids, carrying on the everyday life, despite the omnipresent threat of the monsters Grimm, dedicated huntsmen and huntresses battle Grimm with both customized weapon and their own semblances. Unique abilities derived from the energy of one's soul. Some warriors also utilized a crystallized energy propellant dust to bestow their weapons with elemental properties. In this dangerous line of work, rigorous training is required to stay alive. To that end, of Remnant's 4 kingdoms have established schools to properly groom children holding aspirations of becoming licensed huntsmen. Interesting. At Beacon Academy in the Kingdom of Vale, a promising group of future huntresses make their debut as Team Ruby. Ruby, Rose, Wise. Ruby Rose, Wise Schnee, Blake Belladonna, and Yang Xiao. That's why Ruby. Okay, RWBY. Each come from different backgrounds and often butt heads as a result. However, when they cooperate, they are formidable foes who have even attracted the attention of Beacon's headmaster, Professor Ospin, along with the fellow students of such as those in Team J and PR. Wing prodigy Ruby and her friends engage in adventures which pit them against an extremist faunus group known as the White Fang. Every explosive encounter also brings them closer to the true villains orchestrating conflicts from the shadows. So okay, so like I said, I think this is like this show is starting from the beginning, isn't it? The beginning of the story. If that's the case, I'll check this out actually, because I've always been interested in Ruby, but like since it has quite a few of the episodes, I never checked it out because it would take time. But if it's getting a reboot, that means that we'll also get like the future ones as well, so I can actually start here. Like it can be like a beginning point for me. So yeah, like I might check this out. I'll wait for what everyone says. I'll check other people's opinions about this, all that, then I'll probably check this out. So yeah. All right, the next one, Isekai Oji-san. All right, this sounds interesting. Isekai Oji-san. Okay, 17 years ago Takafumi's uncle fell into a coma. Okay, but now he's back like a man risen from his grave. Soon Takafumi discovers two bizarre things. His uncle treasures video games above all else, and while comatose, he was actually transported to another world as some heroic guardian. Now not only does Takafumi have to room with an uncle who is literally magical, he also has to catch the guy up on 2 decades of history, smartphone, high-speed internet, modern anime tropes, and a traumatic outcome of the 90s console war. Wow, this sounds amazing. Okay, well, I'm definitely checking this out on my own. All right. Okay, the next one. Okay, I think this one I've kind of read the manga. I don't remember. No, I've not read it. I don't think so. Like, what was, or was it? Okay, let me read it first. It's called Saikin Yatota Maid ga Ayashi. The maid I heard recently is mysterious. The beautiful maid Lilith has recently been hired to care for the whims of her employer's son, Yuri. However, Yuri's overzealous skepticism of her every action keeps him on edge as he suspects devious mischief being plotted behind his back. Despite his paranoia, Lilith grows fond of Yuri and often teases him as a way to further their bonding. It revolves around the relationship between cautious Yuri and his wonderfully charming maid in the day-to-day oddball romantic comedy. I think I've actually read this, a few of the chapters. I don't remember, but I do remember like a manga having a similar plot to this. It's probably the same thing. Like it's probably this one that I've read. I'll probably get reminded when I watch the show. I'll check this out later on when it comes out. Yeah, like it sounds okay, I guess. It'll probably be like one of those, like 2 characters only will be the main focus, that type of a show. I think we'll see. All right, the next one. This is called Kumicho Musume to Sewagakari, the Yakuza's Guide to Babysitting. Oh, really? Wait, what? Okay. Who's Your Nanny? Toru Kinishima is the right-hand man of Sakuragi crime family. For him, the job is a perfect excuse to let his violent instincts run wild, earning the nickname the Demon of Sakuragi. It seems like nothing will stand in the way of his vicious nature, but then one day he receives an assignment like never before from the boss, babysitting his daughter. This is the heartwarming, or is it blood-curdling story of a little girl and her Yakuza caretaker. Alright, so this is one of those, what are those called? Like taking care of the childcare, shows where there's like a child who is taken care by, like the parental figure. So kind of like Spy Family as well, I guess you could say. Spy Family also, I think it can fall in childcare category. And a few other shows like what was the show? Gakuen Babysitters, yeah. Another one is Udon no Kuni, I think. What was the name? That show. Amamato Inazuma, that one as well. And I would have put Usagi Drop in this category as well, but I cannot because I'm pretty sure everyone knows what happens in the end of Usagi Drop. So yeah, and these shows, it's kind of like these shows. So all right, the next one, Tokyo Mew Mew. No, wait, what? Tokyo Mew Mew New. Oh, is this like a sequel? Oh, yeah, I think I've heard about this. I've never watched it. A new Tokyo Mew Mew anime. Okay, I have no clue about this. Like a sequel to another show. I'll probably not watch it. Okay, the next one, Isekai Yakyoku. Pallerworld Pharmacy. Okay, after losing his little sister to an incurable disease, world famous medical researcher Kanji Yaktani gives his all to cure patients by dedicating his life to inventing new medicines. After working himself to death at the age of my god, working himself to death at the age of 31, the former pharmacist wakes up as a 10-year-old child. Oh my god. His body has been struck by lightning. Wait, what? He discovers that he has been reincarnated into a medieval world as Falma, a child of the respected De Medicis family. In a world where divine arts magic granted through blessings from guardian deities exists, Falmer realizes that his body is host to the new guardian deity of medicine. Oh, the body has been granted the mythical divine arts of creation and reduction, as well as ability to instantly diagnose illness in people's bodies. He soon discovers the terrible state of medicine in this world. Obviously, this is an isekai. Only nobles are able to afford medical care, which is ineffective at best and detrimental at worst. Using modern knowledge and his divine powers, Falmer gradually makes a name for himself as a pharmacist despite his young age, even earning the recognition of the imperial court, where he finally acquires a proper pharmacy on his own. He sets out to pursue his goal of improving healthcare in the Sandfliv Empire and making it accessible to all. Okay, this is like one of those isekais, like, you know, like one of those like particular isekais which kind of revolve around like one particular thing, which is obviously not fighting monsters, like, you know, these type of everyday regular slice of life isekai, you could call it, I guess. Yeah, I'll check this out probably on my own. Okay, the next one, Kuro no Shokanshi, or Black Summoner. Waking up in a strange new place with no memory of his past life, Kelvin. What? Kelvin is his name? Okay. Never really thought that I'd hear Kelvin in like a... Okay. Learns that he's bartered away those very memories in exchange of powerful new abilities during his recent transmigration. Heading out to a new world as summoner, with his first follower being the very goddess who brought him over, Kelvin begins his new life as an adventurer, and it isn't long before he discovers his hidden disposition as battle junkie. Oh, from the Black Knight of ancient castle of evil spirits to the demon within the hidden cave of the sage, he revels in the fight against one formidable foe after another. Join his overpowered adventure in this accelerating epic saga as he and his allies carve his way through annals of history. Okay. Yeah. I'll wait if these have like decent ratings. I'll probably check them out, or I'll skip them, because this sounds like some normal generic animes. So yeah. Okay, this one, Hoshi no Samidare. Lucifer and the Biscuit Hammer. What? One day, college student Yuhi Amamiya is approached by the talking lizard. Oh, Sir Noi Crescent. Crescent immediately launches into a fantastical story. The powerful mage animals intends to destroy the earth with his biscuit hammer. A huge contraption looming high in Earth's orbit. Earth's only hope lies in the princess and her beast knights, whose task is to protect princess and defeat animals. Yuhi is chosen as the lizard beast knight, and despite his misgivings, is quickly forced to defend himself from a golem created by the mage. He's saved by his neighbor, the princess Asahina Samidare, and swears loyalty to her. However, the princess does not intend to save Earth at all. Wait. He lets Yuhi in on her real motivations to prevent animals from destroying the Earth, only to then annihilate the planet by her. The pair, what is this? The pair continue to fight off attacks by animals as golems, while the remaining beast knights are slowly being gathered and learning to use their powers. But Yuhi will have to decide for himself whether to go along with Asahina's plan, to whom he is getting close to, or to save the Earth. In the process, he must also confront his true self and determine where his loyalty is truly lie. Okay, this sounds interesting. Okay, it's kind of a new type of a setting, I guess you could say. Yeah, I'll check this out. I'll definitely check this out on my own. This really sounds interesting. Utawareru mono, Futari no Hakoro. This is one show that I don't know how it goes in the anime, but I would like to say, if you play video games or JRPGs and stuff, should definitely check out this game, Utawareru mono. It has like, I think, 2 parts. The first part is the one where the main character is, I think, Hakuro. Yeah, I think that was his name. And Hakuro and I forgot that girl's name, but it was a good and good game. But the next 2 parts Two parts are part of the same story. Like this one. What's the previous one called? Itsubari no Kamen. This one. Itsubari no Kamen and Futari no Hakoro. These two are the sequel to that. And these two games, which is part of the same story, is fantastic. I had such an amazing time when I played this game. The story is perfect. The way they say the story and everything. That's why I'm saying I've not watched the anime actually, so I don't know how much they have able to actually properly adapt, whether it's good or bad. But I've played the game and the game is phenomenal. And I always whenever people ask JRPG recommendations or something, I always give this recommendation like Utaware Rumono, definitely play this. So that's why I'm saying since the game is so good and I've heard good things about the anime as well, I think this also will probably be very good. So people who are actually watching this show actively, I'm sure you'll definitely watch this one as well. But people who are not watching this, you can check this out, because like I said, I have no idea about the anime, but the game was really good. The story is one of the best stories I've read actually. And yeah, here I think Kuon and Haku were, yeah, the main characters, Kuon and Haku. One thing I'm kind of curious about, who is going to be Haku's voice actor? Oh my god, if you guys don't know, Haku's voice actor was the same person who did Leorio's voice, and he he passed away very recently. So if you guys don't know, so that's why you can see this place is blank here. I'm guessing they have still not decided who to make. Leorio's voice actor, I don't know, I played the game. What was his name? I'll check it out later on. But I played the game and his section, Haku's section, voice acted by him, was phenomenal. I just loved it so much. So yeah, it's sad, he passed away. And this also brings up another question. If Hunter x Hunter comes back, Leorio will have a new voice actor, which is so sad to think about. Did such a great job. But yeah, so like I said, I have no clue about the anime, but the game was amazing. So you might check this out if you want to, but if you want to check this out, you'll have to start from the prequels. So that's another thing. Otherwise you won't understand anything. Okay, let me read the synopsis. After the events of Mask of Deception, the Yamato Empire is now ruled by an iron fist, by a ruthless usurper who seeks to subjugate all before him. It's up to a couple of familiar faces to band together against the might of the Imperial Army, and the fate of the world hangs in the balance as the nations and general must pick a side to fight with in this perilous civil war. Secrets will be revealed, friendships will be tested, and battles will be fought. Will peace and order be restored, or will victory at any cost be the beginning of the end? This is such a good show. Not show, I'm going to say, but the game. So good. The story was just phenomenal. I'll probably never forget the story. It was so good. So that's why I said, I have no clue about the anime, but if it's as good as the game, this will be really good then. All right. The next one, Licorice Recoil. I have no clue about what is this. A Japanese cafe in Tokyo serving delicious coffee, super sweet treats, more from making local deliveries to chaperoning to getting rid of zombies. What? And fighting a giant monster. All right. Whatever the problem, stop by for a consultation. No matter the order, leave it to us. Okay. Well, yeah. Yeah, I'll check this out. Kind of sounds interesting. All right. What's the next one? Orient. Aya Awajishima Gekito Hen. Oh, I think this is a sequel. Second Cour of Orient. Oh, I've not watched the first part. If I watch this, I'll probably have to check out season 1 as well. So yeah, we'll see. Okay, the next one, Love Live Superstar second season. I usually don't watch the Love Live series, so yeah, I'll skip this one as well. So the next one, Renmei Kugun Koku. Oh my god, okay. Renmei Kugun Koku Maho Ongakutai Luminous Witches, or Luminous Witches. Okay, these are witches who defend everyone's smiles and protects enemies through the healing power of music. Oh, these witches, opposite to those in the defense fleet, are idols known as the Music Squadron. Yeah, I probably won't check this one out. Yes. Oh, this is this part of Strike Witches? Oh, okay. Yeah, I probably won't. Jashin-chan Dropkick X. Oh, this is okay. Um, I've heard about this show so much. I've not actually watched it, but I've heard it's really fun. So this is getting a third season. So I might actually start this, show. I'll probably check out the prequels and then watch this. So yeah, because like I said, I've heard this show is quite good. I've not watched it before, but I might as well. Futo Tante. Okay, what is this? Futo PI. In the city of Futo, criminals make use of USB-like devices called Gaia memories to turn themselves into supernatural monsters known as Doppens, wreaking havoc in the otherwise peaceful city. However, there is also heroes who utilize the Gaia memories to fight these criminals. One of whom is self-proclaimed hardball detective Shotaro Hidari. With the help of the witty partner Philip, the two transform into Kamen Rider Wait, what? The legendary hero of Futo City. Okay. After the fall of Museum, evil organization responsible for many crimes in Futo, the production and distribution of Gaia memories have halted. However, remnants of Gaia memories still remain within society and are sold in the black market at high prices. Thus, the two heroes of Nanami Detective Agency are yet to have time to relax. Sites of dopamine still occur and the agency receives more and more clients who claim to experience supernatural phenomena. Regardless of the arduous nature of the task, Kamen Rider W promises that those who hurt Futo will inevitably count up their sins. Alright, this sounds interesting. I might check this out. They're kind of like a transforming hero type of a... Okay. Buchigire. Okay. In an era of samurai, when samurai ruled Japan, the Shinsengumi has been wiped out by an unknown attacker. Oh, leaving one survivor. Several criminals are chosen as doubles for the Shinsengumi. Wait, what? To protect the society of Kyoto, a top secret replacement operation is executed. Wow, this has such a unique setting, I think. So basically, Shinsengumi is gone, and that's why the criminals are chosen as doubles for the oh my god. Okay, this kind of sounds interesting. Yeah. Prima Doll. I have no clue about these shows at all. Kuronekote, a cafe located in the imperial capital's fifth ward. Girls who work there are autonomous mechanical dolls, also known as automata. They are originally created as weapons for the Great War that ended only a few years ago. Now they're looking for new roles in peaceful world. Oh, so basically kind of like a mission, like a weapons of war, but now it's peaceful. So let's open a cafe, that type of thing. All right, this sounds kind of interesting. I'm kind of looking for, because usually like if this was like a normal cafe show, I would have probably skipped this. But since there's like a thing about like a little background of, oh, they were weapons of destruction, now they're like in a cafe, like that kind of piques my interest, so I'll check this out probably. Musashino. Oh, this is a sequel. Okay, sequel series to Uramana Usagi-chan. I have not watched the first one, so I might not probably watch this one as well. Kamikuzu Idol. Okay, let's see what this is about. Yuya, one half of a boy pop duo, Zinx may be the laziest performer in the Japanese musical industry. His partner is out there giving 100% every night, and thankfully he's quite popular, but Yuya's half-assed sloppy dancing and frankly hostile attitude towards the audience, he has fans hating him and his agent looking for any excuse to cut him loose. The career of a pop idol just isn't the path of easy leisure and adulation Yuya expected. After particularly lifeless concert appearance, Yuya meets a girl backstage. She's dressed to the nines of a colorful outfit. She's full of vim and vigor, and all she wants from life is to perform. This is one problem: she's been dead for a year. What? This is a ghost of Asahi Mogami, the beloved singer whose time on stage was tragically cut short. Unless if ghosts are real, is spirit possession really that much of a oh, so she's going to possess him, I guess. Okay. Alright, this sounds interesting. Yeah, might as well check this one out as well. Alright. Okay, Shin Tennis OG Sama. Oh, this is the Prince of Tennis. I've not watched this, so yeah, probably won't. Shoot, Go to the Future. This is like a soccer show. I usually don't watch, uh like sports shows like that. That's why, like tennis shows, these I kind of skip them. I don't know why, but I like mecha shows, like very particular mecha shows I kind of make an exception for. Like Evangelion, Code Geass as well, I'll probably watch later on. But most of the mecha shows I kind of don't watch. Neither do I watch most of the sports shows. That's why I've never watched Haiku, because I've heard Haiku is really good. I've not watched Haiku, I've not watched Kuroko no Basket, because all of these are sports related. But there are a few exceptions to, uh, a few other sports shows that I've kind of watched. I wouldn't call them sports, but you know, I've like I said, I wouldn't call them sports, but it's kind of like it's like a game thing. Like what's the name? Sangatsu no Lion. It's a shogi show. I've watched that. Like these type of shows I've kind of watched, but the actual sports shows like baseball, football, or yeah, tennis, basketball, I usually don't watch them. So yeah, it's just, I probably just me, like I don't usually go towards those type of shows. All right, what is this one? Yurei Deko. The story begins when Barry, an average girl from an average home, meets Hack, a girl who looks like a boy. Charmed by Hack, Barry meets up in Team Hack leads Ghost Detective clubs. Members of the club are socially dead. Oh, what? Working invisibly within the digitally controlled society of Tom Sawyer. Okay. As the works of with the group, Barry learns about Zero, a mysterious figure who lurks within Tom Sawyer's underground. She and Hack decide to chase this figure down, and in time, truth behind the city is revealed. I don't know. I'll wait for the ratings, then I'll probably see. KJ File. Okay, these are the shows I don't think I've ever. Stories set in a world where unique kaiju suddenly begin to appear in various places around the world. Members of the United Union Monster Observatory explore a world where kaijus with great powers and humankind live together. Hmm. Okay, sounds interesting. Like I said, all these shows, I'll actually wait for the ratings. If it's good, then I'll probably check them out. Teppen. Oh, there's so many exclamation marks. What the hell? Sakamoto Yayoi, a die-hard fan of comedians and comedy acts, enrolls in private Kazuki High School in Nanba, Osaka's entertainment district famous as starting point for many comedians. She reunites with Takahashi Yomori, a childhood friend who once formed the comedy duo Konamonsu with her when they were little. Before long, they find themselves pulling together a routine at the park where they did before in order to enter a local shopping arenas contest. At that moment, a mysterious girl calls out to him. Oh, so this is kind of like these characters are going to become like comedy, yeah, comedians. Okay. Again, wait for the ratings. If it's good, well, I'll watch it. What is this? Warao As Notoria-san. Wait a minute. This girl looks like. Oh my god. This girl looks so much like that girl from Iromanga Sensei. I don't remember her name. You know that girl? The white-haired girl, the little sister? Okay. This is the story of fun-filled daily life of girls who strive to be true ladies while being educated and trained in magic. Oh, and learning proper manners at a dorm-based magical academy of Ashram. Alright, wait for the ratings. If it's good, probably check it out. Shine Post. Oh, I think this is an idol show. Yeah, idol show I usually don't watch. Extreme Hearts. Hyper Sports. What is this? Okay. Story set in the future, hypersports became hobby competitions that is popular with children and adults alike. Hiyori Hayama is a high school singer who has nothing to do with hypersports. However, the story begins to be set in motion after start an incident and encounter. This is the story of how we met our best friends. How we met our best friends. Oh, alright. Yoru wa neko to isho. When Futa comes home tired at night, all he wants to do is spend time with his cat. All the mysterious habits and mannerisms of house cats are carefully reproduced in this relaxed and cute comedy about living with the adorable furball. I might check this one out, because it contains cats. I love cats. Cardfight Vanguard. I don't watch this series, so yeah, probably skip this one as well. Chimimim, Chimimo. Probably not watch this one as well. Hanabi-chan wa Okuga. Nope. No. Alright. Alright, that was the animes. Now it's time for the ONAs. The ONAs, I'm guessing these are the shows which kind of get like a mass, like, like upload. Like, on the first day, all of them are uploaded at the same time. Kind of like how JoJo, like, see, part 6 was. So, the first one, this one I've been hearing so much about, Cyberpunk Edge Runners. So, I'm guessing this is related to Cyberpunk the game, like the game was so hyped up, and then when it came out it was a disaster, and I don't know how it's going. I actually pre-ordered for the game and I actually was so excited, and then when it came out I kind of played it. I had a good time, but you know what happened? The game was so heavy my computer almost burned down. Seriously, I'm not joking. No, my power unit, it actually kind of burned down, and like, it started, like, and I was really scared. I was like, what the hell is happening? I actually had to, like, switch it out. And after that I've never played this game unless and until I upgrade my PC more. I will never, like, touch this game anymore, Cyberpunk, because I'm scared it might actually burn down my whole system, because my system is kind of, I would say the actual cabinet, my PC CPU cabinet, is kind of old, but the inner things are new, like the motherboard, the processor, all of them are really new, like works really great. But since the cabinet and everything is quite low, I don't have those liquid cooling, like things that we nowadays have. So having a powerful computer should also requires like a good like, cooling thing. So I have a powerful computer, but because there's lack of cooling, proper cooling, that probably happened. That's why unless and until I change my PC, the cabinet, and, like, include those liquid cooling things that we have nowadays, I'm not playing Cyberpunk. Oh my god. Anyways, I went on a tangent, but I guess this is the same kind of related to that, because the logo is completely same, Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk Edge Runners tells a standalone story about a street kid trying to survive in technology and body modification obsessed city to the future. Having everything to lose, he chooses to stay alive by becoming an edge runner, a mercenary outlaw also known as a cyberpunk. This kind of sounds interesting, I'm not gonna lie. So I might check this one out. It has 10 episodes, it's going to come out on September. So, alright. Wait, who is the studio? Trigger. Oh, Trigger is doing, oh god. Okay, Trigger has good animations, I have to say. But Trigger animes kind of end in a certain way, if you guys know. Darling in the Franxx was also made by Trigger, I think. Yeah. So anyways, enough about that. Kakegurui Twin. Okay, this one obviously I'm going to check this out. Kakegurui Twin. This is a spin-off, I'm guessing. As a first-year student in a renowned Hyakao private academy, Mari Saotome knows her future is set for a one-way cruise to the top. That is until an encounter with an old classmate turned house pet throws the newbie princess to the world of gambling. Can a normal girl like Mary make friends and survive deathless through only wit and luck? Wait a minute, so Javami is not in here? Wait, what? Javami is not here. Saotome Mary? Hanatemari Suzura. And obviously the other characters, Ikishima Midari, obviously Momobari Kirari is also there, student council president. Yomizuki Runa, Ririka, I don't remember this guy, however, this girl I also don't remember. These are the new characters, I'm guessing. And who is this? Hanatemari Suzura. Wait, so is this like a parallel world thing happening, or is this like a prequel? What is this? Like, where's Javami and the guy? I forgot the guy's name as well. Like, the parent story is Kakegurui, so I have no clue where this actually stands in. Like, is this like a prequel or like a spin-off? What is this? I'm guessing this is a spin-off, so that means Javami is not here at all. And obviously Mary is the main character. Okay, so yeah, I'll definitely check this out. I love Kakegurui. Kakegurui is amazing. So yeah. Okay, I'm not going to check this out. UI 5000 and what is this? UI 5000 and then also Shoku Dragon. Iwarenaki Jadiu Ninte. A 5,000-year-old vegan dragon. Oh my god. Was living peacefully when one day a young girl showed up in his cave. She offered herself as a sacrifice in order to gain favor for her village. She played along as the great evil dragon, the demon lord's army leader, in order to get rid of her. However, this little white lie awoke her hidden powers, and his peaceful life suddenly ended. What? Alright. This sounds quite interesting. I'll check this out. Okay, I usually don't watch, Chinese shows. So yeah, all of this, probably not. Third season of Hanhua Riji. I've not watched this, so yeah, I'll probably skip this one as well. Okay, skip, 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 skip. OVA. I usually don't watch OVA. Arifureta is getting an OVA. I probably will watch, probably won't. I don't know. Okay, the movies. One Piece film Red. I'm pretty sure a lot of people are excited about this. Unfortunately, I have not watched One Piece. Unless and until I watch the show completely. Yeah, like obviously I cannot just watch this. So yeah, it's such a shame because I really want to get into One Piece, but the sheer amount of episodes scares me so much that even after I started reacting to One Piece on my channel, I actually backed down because I knew if I start One Piece, my whole channel will have to center around One Piece. I won't be able to do anything else. It'll be all One Piece, which is one thing that I wanted to kind of avoid because I want to watch a lot of shows and kind of give my opinions on a lot of things as well and do my own stuff. Like starting One Piece means actually putting a commitment to it and kind of going along with it. So I realized I won't be able to continue this, so I stopped the reactions. But at that moment I thought I would actually watch it on my own, but I started watching it on my own, watched the first I think 100 episodes, and then like lack of time, like I said, like you need so much time to watch this show, and I had to stop it, and I've almost forgotten everything about it. Maybe in the future, if someday I get immense amount of time, I'll probably start this show. But I want to watch One Piece so much because I've heard it's so good, one of the best shonens. Unfortunately, time and the amount of episodes, like oh boy. All right, Yuru Camp movie. Yuru Camp, this movie, it's been a while I've watched Yuru Camp. I'll probably rewatch it and then probably watch the movie. Alright, Sword Art Online, progressive movie. Kuraki Yami no Sherso. Oh, this is second? Oh wait, the first movie came out already, didn't it? Ah. Oh yeah, it already came out. When did, oh, it aired in October. Oh, it's been a while it has aired. Oh. Okay. Oh, I've not watched the first movie as well. It has a decent amount of score I could see. You know what, maybe I'll react to this in the future, the first movie, when it comes out in Blu-ray. I don't even know where it's come out on Blu-ray. If it has come out or it will come out, I'll probably react to this one, then react to the sequel. Okay. Alright, the next one, Natsu Eno Tunnel Sayonara no Deguchi. This sounds interesting. Synopsis. Kaoru Tono heard a rumor. The laws of space and time mean nothing. The Urashima Tunnel. If you find it, walk through and you'll find your heart's desire on the other side in exchange for years of your life. Oh, that's why Urashima Tunnel. Okay. One night, Kaoru just so happens to find himself standing in the front of a tunnel that looks suspiciously like the other rumor describes. He finds himself thinking of Karen, the sister he lost in an accident 5 years ago. Kaoru's surprise has been followed by the new transfer student, Anzu Hanaki, who promises to help him experiment with the mysterious tunnel. But what does she want from Kaoru in exchange, and what will he have to give after the tunnel's done with them? Sounds really interesting. Okay, yeah, this will be good. I'll be waiting for this one. Tsurune movie, I've not watched the anime, so I'll probably not. Bakuten movie, again, not watched the anime. Ame wo Sugeru Hyoru Danchi. No, Hyoru Danchi, okay. Drifting home. Kosuke and Natsume have been friends since childhood, but as time goes on, the relationship between two sixth graders seems strained as they keep avoiding each other. One day during the summer vacation, they visit a housing complex that is scheduled to be demolished. Having grown up there, the pair holds a lot of memories, but while playing, they suddenly get caught up in a mysterious phenomenon. When they regain consciousness, they see the entire ocean before them as a housing complex has drifted to a mysterious sea with Kosuke, Natsume, and others in it. Will they be able to return to the previous world? A summer farewell journey begins. Okay. Alright, sounds interesting. Alright, yeah, I'll check this one out as well. Ginga Ayu Densetsu. Oh, this. Yeah, I've not watched the other ones, obviously, so I cannot. Utano Prince Sama, I've not watched this. Osama Susan, I've not watched Osama Susan, but I've heard it's quite good. Gundam, nope, I've not watched these. I've not watched these. Special Dr. Stone reviews. Wait, what? Wait, what is this? Dr. Stone Ryusui. Oh, wait, this is getting an. What is this? A special? Yeah. Original episode will serve as a bridge between second and the third season. Obviously, I'm going to check this one out because I reacted to Dr. Stone and I also plan on reacting to the sequel. I'll probably react to this one later on. Okay. D4 DJ Double Mix. I've not watched this. Bang G Dream. I don't watch this. Unknown Tonikaku Kawaii. Wait. What is this? A movie? Tonikaku Kawaii. I think this is this is a special episode of Tonikaku Kawaii scheduled to be released in summer 2022. Okay. So it's kind of it's can be like a movie kind of thing, like maybe like 1 hour 30 minutes kind of thing. So we'll have to wait for it. I've watched Tonikaku Kawaii. It's quite a cute show. It has quite a few mystery and secret kind of, it was hinted that it was hinted that she was, I don't know, like if this is a spoiler. Yeah, but it was hinted that she was like, I won't talk about it, but people who watch it will know what I'm trying to say. Yojohan Time Machine Blues. Wait, Yojohan. Wait, I've heard of this show. What is this? Yojohan. Wait a minute. Oh my god, yo! Yes! This is coming back. Wait a minute. Tatami Galaxy was fantastic. I reacted to it. Okay. I had no idea. What is this? Yojohan Time Machine Blues take place during a sweltering midsummer day when Ozu, the protagonist's terrible friend, accidentally drowns the only remote control for the air conditioning unit in the apartment. When they discuss the predicament with Akashi, the protagonist's raven-haired love interest, a sloppily dressed time-traveling student, arrives from 25 years in the future, prompting the protagonist to borrow his time machine in an effort to snatch the remote control from the past before it breaks. Oh my god, wow, okay, yes, I'm excited about this one. If you've not watched Tatami Galaxy, go do so. It'll be a little difficult at the beginning because they kind of machine gun rap throughout the whole episodes, like... But once you get used to it, it's a fantastic show. Oh god, wow, I never knew, like, it's getting like a sequel. Okay, I'm interested. This is really interesting. Okay. Wow, alright. That's amazing news. Is there anything else? Nope, that's it. So there you go. These were the summer 2022 animes, all the animes that we're going to have, and the ones that I'm going to react to, like I said before, I'm going to again repeat them. Hataraku Mao-sama, Overlord 4, Made in Abyss, sequel Golden City of the Scorching Sun, Danmachi Season 4, Craftsman of the Aries Season 2, Call of the Night or Yofukashi no Uta, and Soedomo Ayumu wa Yosotekuru. These 7 shows I will be reacting to on my channel. The top 7 shows, except Rent a Girlfriend, I refuse to watch this show. I said, like, I talked about it when I was talking about this. So yeah, these seven I'll be reacting to on my channel. So yeah, and all the other shows, like there's quite a few shows that I know about. Like there's a few of them that I kind of know about, and I've read the manga or something this time. So yeah, this season will be quite interesting. The shows that I'll check out on my own, most of them I have no clue about how it's going to end up going. So yeah, anyways, so that's it guys. So thank you for watching, and yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to press the like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel, or you haven't subscribed, and comment down below anything you want to say, anything you want to let me know, and I'll check them out. And yeah, these are the shows that I'll be reacting to, and if you guys are interested in any of them, yeah, be sure to, like, subscribe, and when I start reacting to them, yeah, like yeah, check them out. So that's it, and I'll see you guys in the next video that I make. So until then, goodbye and have a nice day.